Welcome back to UKMDTV, and we're back to threesome again after the last time. Moggy went off the reservation, but we're all back together again now. We've done a little video here, me and Chief, just to demonstrate the options you've got at the front of an IS7, because obviously it's a very difficult thing. You see the first shot there, right into that lower section of the hull. Just does nothing to them. I mean, I'm in my T30, so this is one of the biggest guns around. So if the gun's not doing damage to the front of it, you know, you can probably shoot somewhere else.
Well, aim a bit higher than the lower bit. Like, it's really effective in the E100 if you shoot there, but it's too sloped on the IS7 to be played in that game.
Second shot I take also is in the top of that as well, because I wanted to see the limit of where that was going to deflect down from. So that also did no damage. Notice his health at the top there, still doing.
Yeah,
still at full health.
As Chief was saying now, if it's a German tank, then you definitely shoot it underneath.
Yeah, because that's where this engine is and everything. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's in the last video with the T54, that E50. I was going for the bottom of him because I wanted to set him on fire because I knew it was going to do damage. But the IS7, again, this is a T30, and it's just dented him in the same place that you probably would have taken out. And E50 would have taken a massive amount of damage.
In that one, we just took a shot there against the machine gun on the roof, just to prove that it doesn't do anything. We've killed somebody on the mountain 3 miles behind him, I think, but we've done nothing to Chief.
Man, I would hate to be an inconveniently placed bird flying in the background at that point in time.
This is his viewport. You see that little notch just on the top of his tank? There's a little viewport up there, which I was wondering whether it would do any damage. It just crits him when we shoot him. Now you'll notice his health doesn't change.
Oddly enough, though, even a Wild's in his T30, and if you notice, he has very little health. If you take a look to the bottom left-hand side of your screen, very little health. Because I was playing about where to shoot the T30 as well, and we'll probably cover that in a later video. But a viewport is a very handy place.
To be fair, on the T30, it's anywhere but the turret.
Well, this is the turret in the front of the tank, so we'll cover that in a later video.
Yeah,
right.
We'll do a couple of videos.
Right, here's the most important shot that everybody's probably here to see.
Now, you see, what we've done here is that we've tried to show you. I've shot him right directly. If you look at the triangle on the left-hand side of the front of the tank where it is at the moment, you use those 3 markers there: the little vent, the light, and the hook as a triangle. See if you can make sure you've got a big gun, and see if you can plant it right in the middle of those 3 as a triangle. And that's where this shot is. And you'll notice it does significant damage.
Yeah, that's coming up in a few moments. And just a quick note there, we are going to be doing some other videos around shooting. So that little viewport on the top's to aim for, and any other feature on the front is definitely a good place to go and hit. And Wild's gun on the T30 is just readied up there, and it's just about to land.
There we go. That was an
do significant damage.
That was
We're done for. Get out.
From full health to no health.
So, you know, I mean, the thing about the details on tanks is massively important, especially if you're outgunned. If you feel like you're in a battle where you're outgunned, get somewhere where they're shooting else and pick away at these little viewports and the details on the tanks, because that's where you'll be doing some real annoyance to all the tanks.
And even though, like, we started again, like, once we spawned back into the same map and we tried it again, and although he didn't one-shot me again, he did critical my ammo rack by hitting that same spot. So it is a very high weak point of that tank. That is where you want to be hitting. It will mess with the ammo rack endlessly.
Interestingly, though, it's not signalled on the hitbox skins that I had at the time. It wasn't shown as a ammo rack.
We've hit them hard.
Yeah, I've not seen it on any of the skins which I've got either. And again, we'll cover the skins off in another episode.
Yeah.
But,
unless it's possible that the gun's so powerful that it's going through the front there and hitting the ammo rack further back.
Well,
maybe.
no, you see, they did like with the previous updates, they did remodel some of the armor plates and stuff, if you remember.
That's true,
so I don't know if your skin's up to date with the current armour mods that they released with the newer updates. So that's probably, they've probably remodeled some of the hit points and damages and stuff like that, so that's maybe why.
Excellent. Right. So that's an IS7 getting one-shotted by a T30. Admittedly, it's a big tank with a wacky cannon on it, but to one-shot an IS7 is definitely possible.
We're done for!